Yo guys, what is up? It is Current here. Welcome back to another video. And today, guys, we're talking about who's going to be on the cover of Wwe 2K19. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'd like to apologize if this video is a little bit sloppy or whatever, because it's a very rushed one. I'm sorry. But anyway, here we go. So I had to add someone to this list because I had this video planned almost a week ago. So I had to add someone to the list, and we'll talk about that person first. So the first person I hope or think will be on the cover is Daniel Bryan, none other than the guy who recently got cleared. I made a video about it. I was away when it happened, but I made a video about it. The guy who recently got cleared, Daniel Bryan. Now, that all depends on what he does in 2018. If he does big things in 2018 throughout the year, then yes, okay, he definitely is deserving of a cover. But if he doesn't, then, you give it to someone, a bit smaller. Finn Balor, we'll talk about those people after. Finn Balor's on my list, but we'll talk about that. It all depends on their 2018 year. If they don't have a good year, then, you can't. I don't know how Seth Rollins got on the 2K18 cover, because he was the one who was, arguing about part-timers being on the covers, and understandably. Next, we have Finn Balor. Finn Balor just depends. All depends. Depends if he wins the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. That will heavily impact whether or not he's going to be on the cover. It just depends what he does. If he becomes Universal Champion this year, definitely yes. There's just so much stuff you can really think about with Finn Balor. Next, you have Shinsuke Nakamura, another guy. If he wins at WrestleMania, obviously that will very much put him in the contenders to be on the cover of W2K19. Or you could even say AJ Styles. He's another name I'd like to throw out there. Because if he retains, or if he doesn't even retain, he carried the title into WrestleMania, he deserves something. Another person, The Miz, maybe not, probably not. I'd very highly doubt it. Now, someone who I really would like to see is The Undertaker. I'd love to see The Undertaker on the cover. Obviously, if he does retire this year at WrestleMania, officially retire, because what he did last year really made it look like he was retiring. We all thought it, but hey, he's going to have a match at WrestleMania this year. And then another option you could do is have multiple people, like the SmackDown vs. Raw series had multiple people, and then that just died off for WWE 12 and they put Randy Orton on the cover. So that was a very, very odd. But if you ask who I personally would like to see on the cover, it is none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Nakamura, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Miz possibly, Undertaker, and then, a mix of those guys would be awesome as well. I mean, Roman Reigns, definitely. I forgot to say him, Roman Reigns. He is definitely up there, and maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we should get him over it, because it's going to be his big moment when he wins at WrestleMania. Maybe he finally deserves that video game cover. And now that I think about it a lot more, I think Roman Reigns will be on the cover. Or at least be on the cover if they do multiple people. Probably. If they do multiple people, easily Roman Reigns. He's got to be on there. But I don't see Roman Reigns not being on the cover. If it's a multiple person cover. Because he's having his big moment this year, that he's had so many times. He's had so many big moments, Roman Reigns. But he'll finally win the championship at WrestleMania. Finally beat Brock Lesnar. And then get on the WWE 2K19 cover. But you think now's the best time to do it, rather than doing it at a time where it's completely irrelevant. But who would I like to see? Obviously AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan. My two favourite ever. But we'll probably end up putting Roman Reigns on. I reckon Roman Reigns will be. Obviously, we'll be doing lots more news about W2K19 when news actually comes out. There's no news on it right now. There's no real news. But I just thought I'd discuss that because WrestleMania is coming up, and WrestleMania really is a big point where superstars can have an impact on their chance of being on the cover. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy. Smash the like button. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, I'll see you guys all later.